Good, good morning, friends. It is Miss Kristen, and I'm here to read you your last Monday book. I'm so sad about that. All right, so first, I hope you all had a great weekend and got to go outside and maybe enjoy the weather. And I hope you all made some nice gifts for your moms for Mother's Day and told them that you love them. So today we need to get ready for our book. So we're going to sit up straight. We're going to open our ears, turn on our brains, and get ready to read. Ooh, what do you think this book is about? Do you know what this animal is? I'll give you a hint. Miss Ashley really likes these animals. It's called a sloth. Sloth Slept On. And it's written by Fran Preston Gannon. And I am reading this with permission from Scholastic. And on the back of the book, see, the back of the book is different. There's a tree with a kite and a bird's nest. It says, 3 children find a mysterious creature snoring away in a tree in their backyard. It isn't like anything they have ever seen. What is it? Why is it there? And what should they do with it? The children use books and their own wild imagination to find some answers. All the while, the creature sleeps on. Now, we've seen this before in another book. Do you know what that is? Remember what that's called? You can call it a poster or a flyer, and it says missing. If found, please return to the zoo. So someone, the zoo, has posted a flyer about a missing sloth. Let's read on. He wasn't like any other creature we had ever found in the backyard. We asked him his name. We asked him what he was doing in our tree. But there was no answer. He was asleep. Do you see the sloth in the tree? And the kids looking at him? We had lots of questions. So we set off to find some answers. So there's the sloth in a wagon. And there they go. Now, look. There's a poster again. They're not looking at the posters, are they? First, we asked Dad what he thought. But he was busy. We looked in all the books we could find. They were full of pictures and words and places and things. But there was nothing that looked like our new friend. So this kiddo is reading a book called The Rainforest. This one is Wonders of the Desert. And then over here, he is reading Animals in the Ocean. And there's an adult sitting in the chair here reading a newspaper that says, Daily News Zoo Breakout. Zookeeper looks high and low for missing animal. We knew he wasn't an elephant. He didn't have a trunk. He wasn't a tiger either. He didn't have any stripes. He wasn't a horse or a bear. He let out a loud snore. He was still asleep. Perhaps he didn't belong in our backyard at all. Maybe he had traveled for a very long time from somewhere far away. So here's the sloth. Here's a book. Here's the smaller kid looking at the globe. Where do these two think the sloth came from? What are they doing? They're pretending something. Where do you think they believe the sloth came from? If you said space, then you are correct. Man, that thing about a sloth in space, that could be really interesting. Maybe he was a ferocious pirate who had been sailing the seas and was sleepy from all his adventures. So now they're pretending he's a pirate, and this is what they are imagining. He might even be a brave knight who was exhausted from spending time fighting all his dragons. Do you think that a sloth would be a good knight to fight a dragon? They move really slow, so I'm not sure that would be a good choice. But good imagination. And you'll notice the 2 older kiddos are the ones doing the imagining. What's the younger kiddo doing? I think he found where it's from. Look! It's the Rainforest book. He's not an elephant or an astronaut or a pirate or a knight. He is an animal called a sloth. We've learned that our friend usually lives in the beautiful rainforest of Central and South America. So this is south of us on the globe. This sloth is a type called a three-toed sloth, who uses his strong grip to stay in the trees. Sloths move very, very slowly. The sloth is a very sleepy animal. He can sleep hanging in a tree for up to 20 hours a day. There's only 24, so that doesn't leave much time. Sometimes a sloth lives in the same tree in the rainforest for years at a time. What do you think a sloth eats? Good question. What's in a rainforest? Think about it for a second. What do you think a sloth eats? Let's find out. The rainforest has all the things that a sloth likes to eat best, such as leaves, fruit, twigs, and even bugs. Must wonder if they're slow bugs. The rainforest sounded wonderful. We decided there was only one thing to do. We found a nice big box and used all the stamps we could find. We packed him some lovely leaves to eat and toys for the journey. Do you think they did the right thing? I think their intentions are very good. It says, please send to the rainforest. All right, so here they are. They've sent the sloth off. You notice there's a plane up in the air. We were so happy the sloth had come all the way from the rainforest to visit. We would miss him lots, but we were glad that he would be waking up back where he belonged. All right, so here we are in the rainforest. All the different animals. What animals do you see? Deep in the rainforest, the sloth finally stirred. He had been having the most wonderful sleep. He slowly lifted his head, looked around, and said, "Excuse me, which way to the zoo?" The end. All right, friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed our book today, and I will talk to you tomorrow.